Hi, my name is Jack Allen. I'm proud to be the chairman of the Friends and Fellowship Great Falls Incorporated, which is the committee that organizes this annual breakfast. Over our summer break, we had several group prayer sessions where we felt the Lord leading us to remodel our format and to bring it down to more of a local level. Out of that came our theme, Take It Personal and Make It Personal. We're focusing on 3 afflictions in our community: suicide, addiction, and homelessness. None of these stand alone. They're intertwined. And one organization that sees that firsthand is the Great Falls Rescue Mission. And here to tell us more is Executive Director Carrie Matter.
Hi, I'm Carrie Matter. I'm the Executive Director for the Great Falls Rescue Mission. My family and I have been connected with the Great Falls Rescue Mission since long before I was born. We have 3 buildings. We have our men's shelter, our women's shelter, and our family center that's been up and running for the last, I believe, 10 years. And the thing about the Great Falls Rescue Mission, it is a place of hope. It's been a beacon of hope since 1963. We serve the homeless population. We serve those that are in crisis. We serve those that are needing help. And we serve 17 counties in Montana, not just Cascade County and not just the city of Great Falls. A couple years ago, I received a phone call from a teacher in Heart Butte, and their community was experiencing what I would say is something that is just devastating and tragic, and something that they didn't even know how to handle. They didn't have the resources that we have in Great Falls. They didn't have the support that we have in Great Falls, and they were reaching out desperately as they were navigating a teen suicide each week. They lost 7 students in their school, and they just needed someone to come alongside of them. They were looking for ways of instilling hope in their students and their families and in their community, and just having a place where their students could live out the purpose that God has for them. And what was amazing for me was watching our community partners, especially those that are experts in mental health field, where they would come alongside and just send people to provide support. And even though this is an outlying area, it affects us. It affects like Montana, they say, is a small town, and it truly is. It's something that our lives affect one another. When a surrounding area is hurting, we hurt. And it touched, we didn't even know this teacher, we didn't even know these families, we didn't know these students, but yet people were willing to go and surround and support them. And that is the community that we live in. And I think of the verse from Psalm 34:17. It says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears, and he delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted, and he saves the crushed in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." The Lord hears people's prayers, and sometimes the answer to those prayers may not be what they expected, but the rescue mission is a part of the Lord answering their prayers. Our community is a part of the Lord answering their prayers. It takes a whole community to be able to come alongside of people that are just crushed in spirit.
Thank you, Carrie. Now, it's important to point out the economic and livability successes that we're having here in Great Falls too. With firsthand experience on that front is Great Falls Development Alliance Executive VP, Jolene Schelper.
So I'm a Great Falls girl, born and raised here, and I love our community. I moved away for college like a lot of my friends in the 90s, and didn't think I'd move back. I am so thankful and grateful that I had opportunity to move back here. Great Falls is resilient, and it has such a fantastic team of people working to continue the growth. Right now in Great Falls is, I would say, the best time in Great Falls is history. Of course, I didn't live through a lot of other years. However, we have so much going on for us right now. And it's because of the commitment of dedicated leaders. Everybody seems to be in alignment right now. The community focus is just very vibrant and growth-minded and community-centric, family-centric. We are really grateful for the further investment in Malmstrom. Back in 1980, when we lost our mill, the military saved us. Having the military base really saved our community. We have such a high rate of veteran population in our community, much higher than national average. We seem to have a shared vision, and that's a vision where we can raise our families, where the cost of living does not exceed our paychecks. We keep those costs of living down, and where our children have opportunities. I want my children to be able to stay here, and I know that many of you do as well, but there have to be economic opportunities for them. Working together towards that vision for the last 20 years has been really hard. It's taken a lot of community members, but we've seen some great steps. One developer told me years ago that your downtown is literally the heartbeat of your community, and it pumps out, and if your downtown is strong, then your community is strong, and if your downtown is weak, then your community is weak. And we do see that. And as we grow the downtown, we are seeing strength in our community. We can see the progress, and that's really exciting. Same with the river corridor. When you look at the riverfront, we now have places to stay, places to live, places to eat along the river, and we can have more of those amenities that will really pair nicely with our beautiful, magnificent River's Edge Trail, where you can be by yourself and reflect and have those peaceful moments, or you can enjoy in some of the busier areas and check out the art. We just have so many assets, and that is what, strengthening those assets is what draws that economic vibrancy. And we're seeing that. We're seeing businesses choose to expand in Great Falls. Our legacy businesses that are headquartered here, that we are so proud to be the headquarters of, expanding here. We're seeing additional businesses that want to be part of our community. They see that you can achieve the American dream in our community, which is really exciting.
Thank you, Jolene. Every year we pray for church and family, youth, military and veterans, businesses, public safety and other first responders, our local, state, and national leaders. With more on that, here again is Carrie Matter.
Before the battle, pray. After the breakthrough, pray. When things are going well, pray. And when you think you might slip, pray. Because prayer isn't preparation for the battle. Prayer is the battle. We battle not against flesh and blood, but against the powers of this dark world. What does prayer do? Prayer reminds us that we are never in control, and it keeps us close only to the one who is.